Hello, my name is Shakira Martin and I'm the Head of Student Experience at Rose Bruford College and the former NUS President 2017 to 2019, being the first Black female president to hold the role in NUS's 96-year history. I'm delighted and honoured to be speaking and sharing with you today. The title of my lecture is called Black History and the Self-Determination in Women. Some of the most notable people in history are women, so it's only right that we celebrate our Black sisters, past and present. Some of the words I hear when Black women are being discussed are perpetually tough, indestructible, but always angry. Some of the myths and stereotypes have date back to colonization, slavery, and conquest. Black women have suffered disrespect and dehumanization in history. It is the strength of our bodies, minds, and souls that have become the weapon to survival. We have endured, but we have overcome. But unfortunately, we still have not escaped these stereotypes. Yes, I want to be strong, but I'm not superhuman, nor should I be. I'm an ordinary girl and I face ordinary, everyday challenges. I grew up in Southeast London in a single parent family. I didn't have the traditional route into education nor a stable home life. Leaving school for me wasn't exciting. I didn't have the buzz of choosing a college or a course, just gaining one GCSE. So I enrolled at my local sixth form and done a business studies course after following my friends. However, I dropped out after just 3 months and was what was referred to as a NEET, not in education, employment or training. However, deep in my heart, I did have the aspirations to have a good job, a nice house, and not have to struggle for money as I often saw my mum did. I knew I wanted to make something of myself, but didn't have the confidence to step outside my comfort zone and confront the obstacles, challenges and stereotypes I faced for being a Black working class woman. In light of this, assumptions are made about my ability, prospects and ambition in life. No doubt the colour of my skin and my gender influences people's thoughts and perceptions of me too. And it's funny because in hindsight, I thought my full potential was sitting on the block, smoking weed, causing trouble. However, I have overcome and persevered. I led one of the largest student representative organisations representing 7 million students across the UK to now being in senior management within a higher education institution. I made sacrifices every day. I chose between my job and seeing my kids on a daily basis. But I did it for students like you. Students that want to achieve and make a real change in society and within their communities. So if you take anything away from today, is this: you can be and you will be the change. You can lead, you can smash those glass ceilings and you can break the cycle of deprivation. Some may say those at the bottom of the heap have to be strong to survive. And what I'd say to that is yes, but we shouldn't have to. It shouldn't be our responsibility to fight simply for existence to reach equality with our white counterparts. We can only control who we are and the person we want to be. So my tips would be, sit down and map out what you want. Where do you want to go? What career do you want to do? How do you plan to get there? Who will you need to connect with to be successful? What tools and resources do you need? What skills do you need and how will you get those skills? The ball is in your court. You get what you put in. Black activists from across the globe have paved the way. Use that path. Don't get me wrong though. There's times when I assume that Black women's resilience is the kind that allows you to take on the struggle of racism and sexism on a day-to-day basis and just keep it moving. I love that part of being a Black woman though, but I understand the strength it takes to do this day in and day out. And why sometimes it can feel too much of a heavy weight on our shoulders. Society tells us that we needn't worry when one of us goes missing or is attacked or even worse, raped. None of them seem to carry much weight in relation to us. Society tells us that women can only empower herself by doing what a man does. I say no chance. A woman can be empowered by anything as long as she has the choice to do what she wants in the first place. She should be whatever she wants, just as men. If she wants to be a prime minister, then she should have no limit or no barriers to get there. And equally, if she wants to be a full-time mother, then she shouldn't be classed as oppressed or backwards. Black women's rights have been at the back of the bus for far too long. The time has come for us to take our place at the forefront. I say to every woman here, every woman watching, every woman student in the movement, come from back of the bus. Come and take your seat at the front of the bus, just like Rosa Parks did. I will be with you every step of the way, as a sister, as a friend, as an ally, because I don't want my 2 young children to grow up in a society where they think there's no place for them or their talent, or that they're just not good enough. What is society trying to tell them? That they should know their place? Or that my youngest daughter Kiara's good enough to be a doctor but can't receive equal pay for her recognition? Not under my watch. My baby girls will know the truth, that they're equal to any person, any gender, and any race. These days, as you've probably noticed, I find myself less and less asking the world for permission to be black and to be a woman. To be a black woman who presents herself as more than just strong or tough. I will never put the ladder up behind me. I will leave the ladder there for strong black women to follow in the paths that have been created for us through a lot of work, pain. There is no limit to what you can achieve. You are absolutely right to inspire for the things that you want and go to achieve them. You should be encouraged and encouraging one another to do that every day. Together, we are strong black women. But black women, you are more than just your strength.